Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? I found some more of these Ordnance Survey maps floating around my room. So I thought I would make a few more bits and pieces out of them and show you them before I pull them apart, as a few people said to me that they had not come across maps with covers before. So yeah, I have a lot of these. I got them from my family. My parents used to go to visit their family in the UK quite often, and they did a lot of walking while they were over there, hiking, I guess. So yes, they brought a lot of these maps back with them. As you can see, they come off the covers, well, with varying degrees of success, but these particular ones seem to mostly be pretty easy to get off. Yeah, so it's easy to take the map out and then you're left with this cover. And although I had a lot of uses for the maps, I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with all the covers. So I have been thinking about it since I did that first one, and well, basically they lend themselves to little books, so I'm just going to make some different types of little books with them. Like the last video, I am just going to cover them with my black pattern printed book page, just for sake of ease really, because I have a lot of it. And yeah, I'll just do a few different little styles of books. And yeah, the maps I use as drop sheets when I'm coffee dyeing to begin with. Then when they're nice and grungy, I'll tear them up and make journal pages and whatnot out of them. So yeah. Anyway, I will keep dismantling these and then we will move on to covering them. Yeah. I'll come back when there's something to tell you about. Okay, that's them with all the maps out. This one I'm just going to fold towards the centre, not quite reaching the centre spine area there. Yeah, I'm going to make just two large pockets, one on either side, and just put a little booklet in the middle. So that one is nice and simple. I'll just cut off the flap up on either side so that I can use the flap from the middle to secure the big pockets at the bottom. And then I'll just glue up either side of the little spine there and stick the pockets down. So that is one arranged. And that's where the little booklet will go, in the middle there. So yeah, one down. Moving on. I'm not used to different sized ones. Usually they're all those big Ordnance Survey ones that you saw right at the beginning. So, yeah. With this one, I decided I would do actually exactly the same thing. I just folded the pages in towards the middle and yeah, made a little booklet with a couple of big pockets. So that just load from the top. Alright, well with this one I decided to, well I started it the same way, but decided to use the left hand side as basically a cover that folded around. You could stick pockets or something on the inside of that cover. I haven't yet, but you could. So yeah, that was basically the whole setup there. I just folded that right around the back cover. So yeah. And again, I'll pop a little book in there, and there's a big top loading pocket. This one was just a little book to begin with, but I thought what I'll do is just fold up the bottom and make it so that it's just a little folio with a pocket at the bottom, and I'll pop a little notepad on either side. So I'm just going to cut up the middle there so that the middle doesn't bulk up when you close it. And yeah, well basically that's it. I'll just leave it as. So another one down. Right, on to my nice big ones. I like these ones. I'm more familiar with these ones. I say, and then stare at it for 20 minutes while I work out what I'm going to do. Yeah, I didn't want to do the same thing over and over and over and over, but yeah, it's a bit hard to think of new ideas with these sometimes. You get sort of stuck in a rut. So anyway, I do the same thing again. Make one big top loading pocket. It just makes it a good size for a, you know, to pop into a pocket in a large journal. You don't necessarily want everything to be enormous. So yeah, I decided with this one, yes, to go with that big top loading pocket again. And then on the other side, I thought I will just stick that bottom tab up to give me a little tuck space, and then fold it across the front of the other page and put some little pockets in it. So basically what I said you could have done with the other one. And I think this is the last one. Yeah, I decided this one I'm going to put upside down. Well, upside down from the way I've been using it so far. And yeah, decided that I would just put some little notepads stapled into the top. So yeah, just a bit of something different. Okay guys, I'm back with some paper to make pages out of. I covered all of those little folders with my book pages that have been printed on, and then cut around them, because I really didn't think that you needed to see me glue bits of paper to them, or cut around it for that matter. So here we have them. They're all covered with various printed papers, excuse me. And yeah, now we will get on with making our pages the size we want, and popping some pages in and gluing things together. Just tidying up a bit of my cutting there, making sure everything is going to close nicely and everything's stuck down properly. I promptly forget that these are supposed to be 2 top loading pockets, and forget to glue the sides, so you'll see me struggle in a minute when I remember that, and have to try and glue it without, ruining what I've just done. But I manage, so it's never too late. There's always a way. So yeah, anyway, we persevered. We managed to get that one done and popped it under the mat, and then moved on to the next one. Having learnt from the last one, I remembered to glue the sides of this one, and we have another small booklet with 2 big top loading pockets, and we can pop that one under the mat. And a quick pause for a bit of a ponder when I try and remember here what I'm doing. Then I remembered this one was a big top loading pocket on this side, and on the left side I was going to put extra pockets in it. So yes, just took me a second. Right, this is the one that I decided that I was going to just pop pages in as little notebooks from the top there, and fold over those tabs and staple them in. So no need to glue this one. We'll get straight on to making some pages for it. Right, there we have it. That's number one done. I'll find a little bit of ribbon for a closure, and yeah, that's all that needs to be done to that one. So one down, a bunch more under that mat somewhere. Right, a quick 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and this one will be all over. I'll find something to stuff into those pockets a bit later, and a ribbon for a closure, but yeah, basically it will all be done. And this is pretty much all that needs to happen to all the rest as well, so yeah, I may fast forward you through quite a bit of it. Right, this is the one I want to put pockets just here and here. I'll get to that shortly. What I'll do is get the side of a cereal box and cover it with paper and use that. So we'll just move on to the next one. This is the one just with the top lining pocket and the cover that folded around. We'll just put a signature down that little spine. going to use this side of a cereal box now to just make a couple of small pockets in this particular booklet, and I'll use what's left of the cereal box when I finish putting the pockets in, to make a couple of small tags just to pop into the pockets. So again, I'm just going to use some of the printed book page and cover it up so that it looks nice with everything else. Okay, that's all of them complete. So they will have a little tag wherever they should have a tag, and yeah. I hope that was interesting to watch for you. You don't have to have the mat covers. Any piece of card will do, file folder, whatever you've got. You could achieve the same thing. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for coming along. It's been great crafting with you as always, and I will see you again next time. Bye.